Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, welcome back to another video here on the channel. This one's going to be a little bit weird, another story time. This is unlike anything I've ever really told here on the channel because this is just honestly a very one-off experience. I've never seen anything like this before this, or even after this, ever. Honestly, I don't think I'm ever going to see anything like this again in my life. This was just, it was one of those things, man, that I just don't think is ever going to be replicated in my life. I think it's one of those things that the universe just places in front of you, I think just to like test the simulation in a way, just to see if you're still there, you know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know, it was really weird, man, but I mean, it's kind of sad, it's a bit cruel, and you know, I understand, but I was shocked, I was confused, and I don't know, man. It was off the wall. I'm not gonna lie. And anyways, this one took place during my senior year. So this is in late 2017, about October, at least from when the picture was dated, because I screenshotted the picture, the one that I'm about to show you guys later in this video. So I'm only 19. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that. But during my senior year, a lot of stuff happened that I don't know, man. It's stuff that I don't think I'm ever gonna see again. This is one of them, I'm telling you. And I don't want to get into the full details of my whole schedule because I don't think that that's really necessary. I think it's best to keep it constrained really down to the last 3 periods of the day because that's when this took place. So my last 3 periods were forensics, and then it went guided study or study hall or study block, whatever you call it. And then it went to Government 3, which I was taking alongside Government 4 because for some reason they wouldn't let me take Government 3 the previous year. State of Ohio is really weird about stuff like that. Anyways, our forensics classroom is like a multi-purpose room. Now, I know a lot of you go to these high schools where like every room, there's like 700 rooms, and like every room is a single-use room. Like the forensics room is just a forensics room. It's got everything it needs, but no, that's not how my school was, man. But the forensics room was basically like a biology room where you could also teach like physics and environmental science, and you could also teach like 4 other classes if you really needed to. So with that being said, that's where my forensics class took place. And since there was a biology class and whatnot there, they had this whole wall on the one side of the room that had these animals and stuff in it. Now, one of them, there was a tank that had a lizard in it. Then there was a tank that had these goldfish in them. And the goldfish died pretty often, which I found pretty weird, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. The goldfish died like really often. Like every day there was like 2 new dead fish. And the school just kept getting new ones. Like they didn't question like, hey, why are the fish dying literally all the time? Hey, let's just go get new ones. The fish were just dying all the time. It was weird. I don't know why. I'm not a fish whisperer. I don't take care of fish. So the fish were dying all the time. And that was part of this problem, I think, is the fact that these kids had access to dead fish. Well, anyways, one day I'm sitting in forensics. And there's like just a few minutes left in class. There's not that much time left. And the teacher, of course, notices that there's more dead fish in this tank. And you know, can't just leave a bunch of dead fish in this tank. That's not really cool. So instead of throwing them in the trash, she asked one of the students in the class to take them down to the bathroom and flush them down the toilet to properly dispose of them. The kid said yes, so he took them in a bag and took them down to the bathroom to flush them down the toilet. And, you know, I minded my own business because none of my business. That's how I usually am about it. I didn't question anything about it. I just minded mine. You know, checked out my phone, was waiting for class to end. And of course, you know, just like I would say any normal trip, a couple seconds later, he comes back without the fish. I'd say that's pretty normal. You'd think he flushed them down the toilet. Well, as you'll understand later on, he didn't because the fish end up throughout the building. So the bell ends up ringing a few minutes later and I go to my next class. There's only 2 more periods left throughout the day. I'm ready to get guided study out of the way. Most of the time I just sit on the computer, listen to music, watch and check out YouTube, play games with my friends. We played like Bad Eggs and stuff like that. I used to do some online classes and stuff like that as well to get college credit and stuff like that, but that's pretty much all we did in guided study, man. There wasn't much studying in guided study, if you know what I mean, so that class wasn't nothing, man. And, you know, I'd hop on my phone pretty much all the time. That's all I really did. We just kind of chilled out in there. It was a nice period to relax towards the end of the day. We only had like, you know, an hour left really of school, an hour and a half left of school. It was a good time to unwind, man, and we had a cool teacher in there, we really did. So he was pretty cool with it as long as, you know, the principal or anybody didn't come in and like start freaking out on us. He really didn't have a problem with what was going on, so I got on my phone and I checked out Snapchat. Now usually hopping on Snapchat, nothing weird ever came up because we're at school, so I don't know how your guys' school operates, but there's like these public stories that you can create, like if you're in an area where a lot of people are at once, and somebody created one for our school that people could upload stuff to. Well, at this time, that was like when it was kind of new, so it was like kind of the hot thing at the school to like kind of check it out and see what was going on it, and people were like uploading what was going on and stuff there, and it wasn't like super popping off or anything. There wasn't like 40 people a day or anything on there like talking and whatnot. It was the most active it ever was at this point, and I open it, and there's a couple things. I'm just kind of scrolling through there, seeing what's going on, and it turns out that the first thing that I really notice is that some random kid posts a picture of his pencil pouch with a dead goldfish in it. And immediately I'm just really confused, because that fish was just supposed to be flushed down the toilet like, 10, 15 minutes ago. Why is it in this kid's pencil pouch 3 minutes ago, It's a different kid. It's not even the kid who took it to the bathroom. It's a kid who wasn't in the class or anything. So I'm just like kind of looking around to see if anyone else is noticing this, because it's like on the public story for the whole school, and like no one else seems to notice for like another few minutes, and everyone's like, hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like pointing at their phones, like showing everyone else. I'm getting showed by people, and I'm just like, yeah, it's just really weird and confusing, you know what I'm saying? So everyone's just like kind of shocked. And then I notice who actually uploads it, and I realize, oh, wait a minute, we only have like 25 minutes left of this class, or, like 30 minutes left of this class, and then I have class with this kid next. He's one of the class clowns in this really bad social studies class that I have next, and he has a dead goldfish in his pencil pouch. Nothing can go well with this. And I'm just sitting here waiting for the minutes to tick by, man. There's a half hour, and I know something's going to happen. Because we were already a bad social studies class, man. We were already acting up every day. We already had people, the teacher was already riled up all the time. We were already talking all the time and freaking him out. We had one of the kids with a dead goldfish in his pencil pouch. There was nothing good coming from this. The time was ticking by. The whole school was becoming aware of it. I was surprised, like, none of the faculty ever became aware of it. So eventually it becomes time for me to go to this class, and I'm not gonna lie, like I'm walking down the hall, man, and I'm like preparing myself for what's about to go down. I'm mentally preparing myself for what's about to happen in this classroom, because honestly, in my mind, just about anything really can happen with this fish, and with the teacher, and with another kid, and with this classroom. I don't know what's about to happen. A kid's gonna get hit with the fish, the teacher's gonna get hit with the fish, he's gonna eat the fish is hitting the wall. I don't know. All I know is something bad is about to happen, and I'm not snitching. So I walk in this class, and the thing is I sit like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6, well, at this time, see, the thing is, at this time, when this happened, I sat like 3 rows to his left, but I also sat like 2 seats ahead of him. So I sat a far bit behind him. I'm thinking about the other stories where I sat like 2 seats behind him, but that was because of all of our other actions and stuff where he put all the class clowns like right in front of his desk. But yeah, at this time, that hadn't happened yet. So I know this dude has a dead fish, and I'm just confused. And I asked him, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, how did you get that? Why did you get that? Because it's honestly, I'm just confused on why you would want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want a dead fish in your pencil pouch? Apparently what happened was when that kid left our class to take the fish to the bathroom, he went in there, and this kid was already in the bathroom. He was like, pissing. When this kid went to flush it down the toilet, apparently something happened. They started talking, and like some sort of deal kind of went off where he like just gave him the fish. I don't necessarily know why that happened. He said that he didn't necessarily ask him for the fish, but he just kind of was given the fish and told to keep it, and he just did. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, at the end of the day, it could be, it could not be. I have no idea. But all I know is that apparently in the bathroom, some sort of dead fish drug deal broke down, and we're out here handing out dead goldfish over in the bathroom stall of the school. So this fool walks out the bathroom with a dead goldfish in his pocket, takes it back to class, and stuffs it in his pencil pouch. This is when it happens. The teacher is looking up at the presentation, and all of a sudden, I see something orange go whizzing through the air over all the rows of kids and slap against the floor about 4 feet away from the trash can against the wall. And it doesn't hit the wall, it hits the floor, and it hits it pretty hard, because this fool, dead serious, in the middle of class, took a goldfish out and straight up Kobe'd this across a bunch of class and just tried to shoot it into the trash can. And somehow the teacher did not notice this happen, did not notice a dead fish fly across the class and hit the floor, even though everyone else noticed it. Even though people were like, oh, you know, like grossed out. He had no clue. This dude got up in the middle of class, picked it up, and threw it away. And the teacher was like, apparently just didn't have a clue. I was absolutely floored, man. I was stunned. When I tell you guys that my jaw was laying on my desk, I look like that scene out of Family Guy when like Peter got Jesus to expand Lois's boobs and like Brian's jaw hit the table. That was me when I saw that. Cause I knew something was gonna happen, but I didn't think it was gonna be, you know, Kobe at the free throw line trying to shoot it at the basket. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't even disrespect Kobe because Kobe would have made that, but at the end of it, it's Shaq. It's Shaq at the free throw line. But it was insane. I was shocked. It was kind of disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. And I guess he never got in trouble, I'm assuming, because, I mean, it seemed like it was all cool. Like, the teacher never noticed, he never got suspended, never got in trouble. No one ever snitched, and I guess that was the end of the dead fish fiasco. So, I don't get it personally, but maybe you do, I don't know. Let me know down below. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here. Follow me over on Twitter at @SubToOptimus. I post memes, thoughts, and updates over there. It's a surefire way to get notifications of all my newest content. Join the Discord down below. Thank you to my channel members. Your support helps my channel tremendously. Make sure to remember that channel members of $3.99 and up get to see these videos a few hours early. And until my next video, I guess this is Optimus throwing dead fish and signing out.